Is it recording? Alright. My name is Elisha Bonga, and I will be giving an informative speech on the history of Walgreens. Good evening. How are you all doing today?
We're fine.
That's just fine. Okay. When you're sick, your only concern is to get the medicine that you need to get well. There are many pharmacies out there that retail this medicine that you need. However, Walgreens is one of the most prominent pharmacies in all of the United States of America. I'm sure all of you at some point or another have been to Walgreens for some type of reason. They serve the community not only by selling medication, but also by selling foods and household necessities that we all need at some time or another. In essence, they have become a one-stop shop for all Americans such as ourselves. I myself have been employed at a Walgreens location for over 3 years now, and I have come to realize the history embedded in Walgreens and the nation, and how much they impact the American markets. Today, I will provide a brief history on the role Walgreens has played in the American retail market and expand upon the growth of one of America's strongest pharmaceutical retailers. The Walgreens Company, also known simply as Walgreens, was founded in 1901 by Charles R. Walgreens Sr. His first store was built in Chicago, Illinois, on the corner of Bowen and Cottage Grove. Within 15 years, Walgreens had expanded to 5 stores, and it also began to sell other items, such as fountain drinks and malted milkshakes. They claim that the malted milkshake was their creation, and they popularized it through the invention of the electric blender and by adding 2 scoops of ice cream. By Charles Walgreens' design, the company escaped the Great Depression unaffected and managed to expand its operations to 600 different locations. This meant that more than half of the states had a Walgreens on one of their corners. After this period, Walgreens Jr. took over due to the death of his father. The company again changed hands when Charles Walgreens III took over due to the retirement of his father. It was in this period that Walgreens was truly brought into the 21st century, well, the 20th century, and updated all their technology and truly began to compete with the biggest of retailers. Though the Walgreens family is still involved with the company, the current CEO and president is Gregory Weston. He has recently brought Walgreens to the top of the pharmaceutical chain, competing with CVS and Rite Aid, and they have expanded their location to over 7,000 stores throughout the United States and United States territories. Since the time of Charles Walgreens Sr., the company has managed to exponentially grow. The 6,000th store is actually located in our very own New Orleans, Louisiana, and Walgreens is currently the second strongest pharmaceutical chain in the United States. Walgreens' expansion is different from that of most other large retailers. Whereas most retailers will buy another company out of business or simply buy stores from other small store owners, Walgreens prefers to build all its locations from the ground up. It's very rare that Walgreens will purchase another store from another company. This enables Walgreens to build their locations specifically where they want them, which is usually on the corner of a busy boulevard or avenue. The specific location of these stores allows for Walgreens to have such amenities such as a drive-thru for customers to pick up their medication, or a 24-hour store. Walgreens has expanded greatly from only selling pharmaceuticals. These days, you can go into a Walgreens and find regular household items, food stuff. They also develop photos, refill ink inkjet cartridges and have a wide variety of cosmetic applications. The careful expansion and retail has molded Walgreens from a small store to a nationwide chain. The average Walgreens pulls in over $8.5 million in annual sales. As evidenced, Walgreens is certainly a major player of the retail arena here in the United States. They have escaped many depressions and recessions, including the most recent, relatively unscathed. Today, they have managed to grow to levels that they once might have found improbable. They have proven to be a fine investment for stakeholders and a reliable retailer for us, the American consumer. That would be trying to get shot. Alright, that's it.
How do I?